Paris and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, someone had asked me on my previous video in the comment section to basically make a video talking about my experiences dealing with rude customers while working at Texas Roadhouse. Did I deal with any Karens? And I've had a few. Like, I would say I didn't have a lot of rude customers like a lot of my used to be co-workers did, so that's a really good thing. Like, I didn't deal with that many of them, but trust me, I did. So for anyone who doesn't know, I used to work as a hostess at Texas Roadhouse, and a lot of people who would come at Texas Roadhouse would not understand that us hostess does not have the authority, and we don't have a lot of say so. We didn't have any say so in a lot of things. So they would take out their anger and their frustration out on us based on the fact that we could not give them what they were actually looking for and things like that. So one example would be seating. Okay, like we seat people down, but we do not have the authority on how many people can come with you and things like that. The managers are over that. And we have had a lot of families or friends come in and catch attitude with us based on the fact of the seating. Because I'm assuming because of COVID, only a certain amount of people can get together. And if you have a large number of people in your party, which is like the people with you, which is like 8 and more, we most likely y'all can't sit together. And we have to tell them what our manager tells us to tell them, what we're trained to say. And they would not like that. Like, they would catch attitudes with us. Like, that does not make them happy based on the fact that they cannot get their way. And you know me, that was my first job, and I'm not a rude person. So I didn't want to be rude back to them. I did not want to lose my job, okay? Like, I was there to get money to be financially stable and support myself. And I was not going to let anybody stop me from making money because you're mad about you cannot sit with people. It doesn't matter. Like, you're going to get in the car with them when you leave. I'm pretty sure y'all live together. You're going to see them in the house when y'all leave. So it was a bit irritating. Like, why are you catching attitudes? Like, I didn't have a lot of people catch attitudes with me about that, so thank you, because I got really bad anxiety, and I'm very emotional and sensitive, and I would have probably bust out crying then and there. Like, it would happen. So that was one of the main reasons why they would catch attitudes with us, and like attitudes with me, because it's my experiences, if they cannot get their way on where they see, and it's like, another thing I used to deal with rude customers is they would ask me for things they were supposed to ask their server, and they would catch an attitude with me. I remember it was this man, and I'm assuming this was his son, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. The family, father and son. And, they're sitting down, and I sit them down, I ask them the basic questions. And he's like, yeah, I'll take a beer. It was something like that he wanted. I was like, sorry, I can't give it to you, not sir. He was like, so y'all out of beer? And I was like, no, we're not out of beer. I said, I can't break it. He said, and basically he wanted me to just hurry up, go in the kitchen, fetch him his alcohol drink. It doesn't even go in the kitchen. I think there's the bar. Yeah, you get it from the bar. And he wanted me to do that. And I was like, I can't. Like, I'm a hostess. I'm not your server. And he was catching attitude. And I can tell his son didn't like it because his son was like looking embarrassed, and it made me feel like, do you do this? Like, do you deal with this a lot? With this? Is your freaking dad like this all the time? And I was just like, I was just irritated because at that point, like, my feet were killing me. I just wanted to go home. I didn't even want to be there. And that's why I'm gonna let you ruin my day even more because I'm really on the verge of tears because I'm in pain with my feet. And he was just messing. It was like, I couldn't even alone. So that was one of like the experiences. Like, they do not like when you see them. And I remember there's this one elderly couple, and I just love seeing the elderly couples come in at this Roadhouse. Like, that's how I want to be in the future, me and my band. And so I sat them down, and as I'm looking, she was like, can we move? And that was one that irritates me when they ask to move. And I was like, and I asked, like, why? I was like, are you okay and everything? She was like, I don't want to sit with the lights. And I looked up because there's like a little light thing. I'm like, excuse me, sorry. And I was like, you don't want to sit with the lights? She's like, yeah, I don't want to sit with the lights. I don't want to sit with the lights. So I'm looking around the whole restaurant, and I'm like, there's lights everywhere. unless I don't know what you want me to do. I mean, like there's lights everywhere. And I was like, I had to walk to the hostess stand. I was like, yeah, that couple at booth, that number, I was like, they want to be moved because they don't want to sit with the lights. And the girl, she looked at me so confused, and I was like, yeah. And they called it attitude, by the way, the woman did. It sucked. Like, that was kind of customers. Like, it was, for me, those are the type of customers. The ones who did not want to be where they were seated at. The ones who asked me for things I could not give them because it was for their server. But the main ones I was getting was the young couples. Ladies, we have to talk nice to y'all because it's our job. We don't want your men. We don't. I cannot tell y'all how many young women, like in their 20s, 30s, would catch attitudes with me based on the simple things that I would ask them and their partner, like, how's your day going? Is this your first time eating here? Things like that. And they would catch attitudes with me. It's like, and sometimes, yes, like when I'm looking, sometimes, like, I may, sometime in the actual picture, I might just look at the woman. Sometimes I might just look at the man. Because I cannot keep my neck looking at y'all, asking y'all questions while trying to walk y'all to y'all booth or y'all table. Because a lot of people let their kids run wild, and it's just going to be a big accident. And if I was to trip and fall, I would be so embarrassed that I was just lay there until someone did it close. But that's basically like all the kind of people I dealt with. I never dealt with like the really bad Karens that you see people post on TikTok and Twitter and Instagram and YouTube, whatever. Like, I didn't deal with those. Those are the main ones that I dealt with. And that's just my experience. I'm pretty sure there's other people who experience different types of Karens and rude customers. But those were mainly the ones I got. Like I said, like, I didn't get them a lot. Only sometimes. Most of the customers I got were really nice, chill, cool people. But I didn't get a real lot of rude ones. I mean, I didn't stay there long enough to really kind of miss the job, but to get a lot of rude ones. But basically, that was the video. I hope you guys liked it. And to the person who requested it, I hope you liked this video. I hope it kind of give you an insight and know that, who knows? Maybe you might not deal with any of your customers. It's different for everyone. But I did hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a huge thumbs up. And if you didn't like this video, please, I don't care, give it a thumbs down if you want, if you don't like it. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And to make sure you are updated with all my videos, make sure you click my notification bell. That way you will be notified every time I post a video. If you have a request for a type of video you'd like to see from me, you can go ahead and comment it down there. And all my socials will be linked in the description box. And there is that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you know anyone who's about to work at Texas Roadhouse as a hostess, you can share this video to them and the one before this one, because I made a video talking about my experience working as a hostess at Texas Roadhouse. And you can send them this video and that video if you would like to. You don't have to send them it off if you don't want to. And I hope you guys have a great night.